put the pen down. Speak freely.
Yes. So, as you explained us, that we should have that feeling for others, suffering, and develop that pain for others. So, how to develop that, Maharaj? Because sometime when we are preaching, so we may preach to engage ourselves, and but to really come to that mood that we need to help them, they are suffering. Because we remember that we have got some help, but sometime out of enthusiasm or passion, we tend to forget that thing and real purpose of preaching. Can help, Maharaj?
When you're walking down the street, you'll see one man is drunk and is like lying in the gutter of the street and is very smelly in an unpleasant way. See? Would you walk towards him or what would you do? Microphone. What would you generally do? What does everyone generally do, including devotees?
We'll walk.
You'll walk, but you won't walk close to him, right? You'll avoid him. And you probably go a little like that. See? Then you're walking another 50 meters. And you see another drunken man in a similar state. Very wretched, very smelly, looking helpless. What would you do again? What do you generally do again? Again you will?
I will start thinking.
Avoid. Huh? You may avoid again, right? Similar with the first one. Because that's the general tendency for everyone. You'll avoid. But then, as you go almost past him, you see him in the eye, and he sees you. And what's your name again?
Amiya Madhavdas.
Yeah. He'll say, "Hey Prabhu, Amiya," and you think, huh? The first one you didn't know, the second one recognized you, right? And you look carefully, huh? This is my cousin brother. My father's brother's son. How is he like this? Will you walk on? What would you do?
I will ask him what happened to him. I'll inquire.
And what will you do thereafter?
I'll help him, I'll take him home or...
So why didn't you do that to the first one?
Because I didn't find any relation to him.
You didn't find?
To the first one, I didn't ask or I couldn't find any relationship to my family or...
That means you are discriminating and you are prejudiced. Yes or no? In this example. Mamai vamsa jiva loka jiva bhuta sanatana. Very easy to quote the verse, huh? But have you realized the verse? Mamai vamsa jiva loka jiva bhuta
Sanatana.
That every living entity, not only human bodies, is a part and parcel of Krishna. So one part you neglected and ignored, the other part you in favor of. So there's no Pandita Samadasha. You're prejudiced. It is natural on the bodily conception of life. If somebody is related to you as a cousin or something, you'll help them quickly. See? But in order to actually feel pain and suffering of others, one has to expand one's heart to accept the whole world as our family. Eventually. Have I answered your question?
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Next question. Anyone has hand up? Girls, Vaishnavis, Matajis. You have question, huh? Okay.
Maharaj, we started with the question of compassion. Understand compassion is very important quality. But what happens because of my envy towards others? Because of my envy towards others, that compassion...
envy towards?
Envy, jealousy and envy about other jivas and other fellows. So I will not be able to practice that compassion. So how shall I overcome this?
Can you give me an example? I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
See, the example like a drunkard is going on. We are finding a drunkard. So instead of helping him, we may feel that we may start laughing at him. Nice person is getting this. Because of his pain, we are feeling happiness. So because of the envy, we feel all this. So.
It doesn't mean that Amiya Madhav, right, Prabhu, should now go out on the street and Maharaj said, hey, there's a drunkard, I have to help him. It doesn't mean like that. It means that your consciousness and disposition should change. That I'm not able to help him, but I feel sorry for him. You know? So that means you're not neglecting or ignoring the person. Your consciousness towards the person is changing, although you cannot help the person immediately. See? So in order to respond to your question, I'll give a practicality. Is that okay? So you must buy a gift, ideally a Krishna conscious gift if it's possible. You must buy a gift for somebody you don't like. But don't buy a gift and give the person and tell them, I'm giving you the gift because I don't like you. The other person may not know that. But you have to remove the dislike. Envy is a very strong word. Jealousy is a less strong word. But not liking is the least strong. It's mild. So if you don't like somebody, it can be a friend or family member or another devotee. They don't know you don't like them. But you want to remove the dislike. So if you engage in the activity of offering them some prasadam, or offering them a gift, or offering them some words of gratitude, then the dislike will leave you. See? So the more you do it on an individual capacity, not in a general sense, and then the more the dislike will leave you for those particular personalities. At the same time, it's easy to give a gift and to glorify others, or to offer some prasad to others that you like and have a favorable relationship with. See? And there you're not removing the dislike, there you're increasing the affection and care you have for them. But for the other persons who you don't care about, You must remove the dislike so the care will enter your heart to care for them. By offering them a gift or some prasad or something else. So I can give you philosophy, but it may not go very far. I'm trying to give you practicality.
It's very useful, Maharaj.
Other questions or comments? Give microphone to Amma there. Amma, microphone is coming. Not above you, you. She's looking, who's in the sky? Amma, Hare Krishna. What's the baby's name?
Dayanitai.
Bring him here to me.
No, Maharaj.
You bring him to me. She's so possessive of her own baby. She's thinking, I will take him and make him a sannyasi. Hare Krishna. Dayal Nitai Prabhu ki. Jai. That garland may make him a sannyasi. Sorry, eh? Where's the microphone? Why are you so happy? Tell everyone.
Whatever Krishna wants, Maharaj. If he's going to be a sannyasi, we are happy. If it's grihastha, still we are happy. Whatever Krishna wants.
Oh, you use the word grihastha now. She's naughty in a nice way. What's your name?
Anuradha Shyama Priya Devidasi.
Ki Jai. Anuradha Shyama Priya. You want to tell us anything?
Not much.
No. He wants to speak. Ask him what he wants to say. Tell Nitai. Say say.
Haribol. Haribol.
Don't eat that. It's not a rasagulla. It's Shabda Pramanam. So Anuradha, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, Maharaj.
You have any question? No? Okay. So let's chant for Dayal Nitai and Anuradha Shyama Priya Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. You have a chair. Oh, you have a long chair that the baby can even take rest there. See, go, see. Where's the microphone? Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Any question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I have
There's
one.
one question.
Jai,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
what's your name?
Laksh.
Lakshapati.
No, Lakshya Joshi.
You know who's a Lakshapati?
No. No. Actually, no.
Laksha means 100,000.
I didn't get you. Sorry.
Laksha Joshi.
Yeah, Lakshya Joshi.
Shriman Joshi, what's your question?
So, my question is how one can know that
Wait, he's saying something. Dayal Nitai, anything you want to say? He doesn't need microphone, see? He's okay. Okay, Joshi.
Yeah. So my question is how one can know that he has become Krishna conscious, and are there any levels in the Krishna consciousness?
Srila Prabhupada said, first you have to be conscious, then you can be Krishna conscious. That's one. You can consider that statement. It will digest little slowly. Srila Prabhupada said, first you have to be conscious, then you can be Krishna conscious. See? That indicates that you have to be conscious of how others are Krishna conscious. See? And that means that purity is the force, means to have the force or potency to see purity in others, not in yourself. That means when we practice Krishna consciousness, we practice to see how others are advancing. So we can always be low and push them up. And that is diametrically opposite in its perverted consciousness, that everyone wants to be on top in the material world and push everyone down. Joshi ji, is that okay?
To follow up on this.
Please follow up, yes.
Yeah. So when you say we have to see others growing, right, before us, so it doesn't mean that we have to control our own calm, krodh and maya and everything. So we should start with.
If anyone says in this world that he can control his mind and senses, he is the greatest liar, bluffer and cheater. Nobody can control their mind and senses. Because those who say they can control their mind and senses, they have a private life which you do not know, and they have a public life by putting on a show. So I am is what is called a Tridandi Bhikshu Sannyasi. We call Swami. So my name is Bhakti BRHAT BHAGAVATSWAMI or Goswami. See? So Swami or Goswami means one who can control one's mind and senses. See? That's the meaning in a general sense. So that means, why should you control something? Because it is giving agitation. It is giving agitation. So how does a Swami or a Goswami control one's mind and senses? When he realizes that it cannot control one's mind and senses. So therefore we have the word mantra. So man means, manasa means the mind, which is the seat and the head office of all the senses. And tra means to be free from the influence and dictates, like I said earlier, of the naughty, crazy and mad mind. So a Swami or a Goswami knows that one should act on the platform of the Spirit Soul in relation to the Supreme Spirit Soul. Radha, Krishna were one Supreme Soul in two forms for the sake of ras or pleasure. See? So when we say mantra, tra means to free yourself from the dictates and influence of the naughty, crazy, mad mind. So when we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, man means mind and tra means to free yourself from the influence of the mind. So Sriman Joshi, you know the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So take the microphone, bring it to your nice voice and chant 2 words at a time. We will chant after you, loudly into the microphone, 2 words at a time.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Everyone.
Krishna.
2 words.
Okay. Sorry.
He's so enthusiastic. He wants to go back to Godhead before us. Hare Krishna, he wants to go back. He wants to leave us behind.
No,
Don't
no,
do that.
no.
We are suffering here too.
No, just learn from you. We have to take everyone
Yeah,
together
so
with
2
us.
words at a time. You lead us. Come on, loudly.
Hare Krishna.
No, first you command them. Say, everyone raise your hand. Say.
Oh, everyone, please raise your hand.
Oh, he said please. That's nice. Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna.
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Rama Rama.
Rama Rama.
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So nice. So when you do that, then you give the problem of the mind to Radha Krishna. You tell them this mind is your problem, not mine anymore. And they love to do that. They love to accept your problem of the mind. So they will control your mind. That's the nice thing. Joshi, is that okay?
Yeah, thank you.
So we have any prasadam in the menu, that's part of the menu. Is any sweets are going to be given today? Joshi, you like sweets? That's a confirmation. So make sure he gets extra sweets. If they don't have, give him some sweets from the Mahaprasad offering. Who's in charge of Mahaprasad? Who's in charge of Mahaprasad? Who? Dvija. Dvija Hari. If Dvija Hari is in charge, you Dvija Hari. No, but you're Dvija Hari Prabhu. So if you're in charge of the sweets, nobody will get it because you'll eat everything yourself. What's going on here? Some interruption with the sound, some other transcendental sound. Some live broadcast is coming through somewhere, right? Okay. All right, next question. Maybe you have to go off one wave frequency or something, put it off. I think there's some live, they're broadcasting live here, so it's interfering with that. We good?
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Yes, next question.
So Maharaj, as
You are Lalita.
Dhira Lalita Das.
He's sober, huh? Lalita means playful in a naughty way. That's Krishna. Therefore you get the book Lalita Mahadava by Srila Rupa Goswami. But his name is Dhira Lalita. He's sober in a playful way. Das. Okay, tell us.
So Maharaj, as practicing devotees, so we do our sadhana or preaching activities, devotional service, etc. Many times we do it very enthusiastically and we really love what we are doing. We enjoy it. But sometimes things become mechanical or we don't feel like doing it so much. Still forcefully we do. And sometimes we feel like neutral. So we do this bhakti with different emotions at different times. So how do we overcome such kind of trend and come to do this bhakti process in a sweet and very absorbing way all the time?
So you can say with me, if you know the mantra for Vaishnava Pranam, Vancha kalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanabhyo vaishnavabhyo namo namaha. So before we chant our Hare Krishna Maha Mantra Japa in the morning, if you stay in the ashram in the temple, so it's easier because you follow a morning program. So before we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra Japa after Mangalarti, after Tulsi Puja, and after the announcements, we say the Vaishnav Pranam, and then we immediately start chanting our Japa, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra Japa. If one does not do that, then these things will happen. Why? Because there may be a tendency of committing offenses to other devotees unknowingly. See? So if you chant Vaishnava Pranam mantra, which I just chanted now, then these things will reduce in its unsteadiness. So then you'll become steady in your devotional consciousness, even in your other services during the day. But you got to try to chant as many rounds of your japa as possible in the morning, but also at the same time one should be attentive while chanting. One should hear the 16 words and 32 syllables of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra as best as one can hear. One must put that effort there. Is that okay?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Jai. Where's the microphone? Let me choose one transcendental victim amongst the Vaishnavis or girls. See, they're not looking at me, now they're looking. Oh, she's got a hand up. She saved you all.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisance at your
Mata,
lotus feet.
please accept mine, all glories to Prabhupada. What's your name?
I am Navina Gopika Devi Dasi. Navina Gopika Devi Dasi.
Navina Gopika Devi Dasi. So when last you cooked a feast for the brahmacharis?
Last year, Prabhu.
Last year,
Maharaj.
last year, 1 year ago. Are they your sons or sometimes are they your sons? She's also naughty, eh?
Now I do cooking.
Navina.
Yes, sorry.
How many brahmacharis are here? He said there's 20 brahmacharis, 5 will come soon. Right? He's one of them. He's bringing. Okay, Navina.
Yes, Maharaj.
Gopika Mataji, tell us.
So actually...
Hold it close.
Okay. I know that we have to control, I'm not the body, but still in...
No.
In the... A little bit...
You have this body, you cannot discard it artificially or prematurely. And Srila Prabhupada said you have to make the best use of a bad bargain. So use it in the best use of devotional service. Now what's your question?
My question is how to be controlled during provoking situations.
How to be?
Controlled during provoking situations.
Same, the first question he asked, I can't really answer it because it's different to different people. Like that. See, if your best friend insults you, your best friend insults you, right? And if somebody you don't know insults you, somebody who don't know insults you, how do you feel? And if your best friend insults you, how do you feel?
I feel really hurt when my best friend insults me.
Yes. You understand? Yeah. So, provoking and being insulted and feeling hurt, you will not really feel that if somebody does that to you and you don't know them. It's by the way, it's finished. But when somebody does that to you that you know, then you feel hurt. See?
Yes, Maharaj.
In other words, the heartfelt feeling is part of the relationship. And when the hurt heals, then the relationship deepens. Is that okay?
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you.
So in that way, I gave you an example that you can look forward to pain and suffering. And when it comes, you won't feel pain and suffering. Final question for the first part of our program. What's your name?
Prasant Atma Krishna Das.
Prasant?
Atma.
See, you can ask him. He's Prashanta. He's peaceful.
Opposite Maharaj. Prasant Atma opposite. My nature is like that, Maharaj.
What can I say? You tell us now.
Maharaj, I am not very fluent in English, so can I ask question Hindi and someone help to?
You're going to speak in Hindi.
Yes, Maharaj. I am not very fluently to
Come
speak in English, so.
You know Hindi? Fluent? Sit here. Translate for me. Say in Hindi. Hold the microphone close.
महाराज जब मैं बहुत पहले इस्कॉन से जुड़ा हुआ हूँ, तो जब मैं 15 किलोमीटर दूर रहता था और संडे को एक बार मंदिर आता था, जब मैं पास में रहने वाले भक्तों को देखता था, आई जस्ट फील वो कितने लकी है कि मंदिर के पास रहते हैं और डेली भगवान के दर्शन करते हैं. कोई महाराज आएंगे तो उनका क्लास करने के लिए उनको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलता है. So however I got opportunity to come to stay near temple and जब मैं टेम्पल के पास आने लगा तो मैंने सोचा ये जो सारे भक्त मंदिर के पास रह रहे हैं मैं भी उनके जैसा हूँ, तो उनके प्रति जो जो रिस्पेक्ट था वो थोड़ा कम हो गया, मीन्स वो हम्बलनेस. तब मैं सोचने लगा जो मंदिर के अंदर जो भक्त रहते हैं वो बहुत लकी है, हमेशा मंदिर के अंदर ही रहते हैं. So मंदिर का अंदर रह के वो 15 किलोमीटर वाला जो हम्बलनेस था मंदिर का अंदर नहीं आता है. तो हाउ कैन उसको हम मेंटेन करेंगे, वैसे हम्बलनेस रहे, दूसरे डिवोटी के प्रति बहुत रिस्पेक्ट रहे. डेली उनको देखने से लगता है मैं भी उनके जैसा हो गया, मैं भी उनके पद पे आ गया. हरे कृष्ण महाराज. I can understand English. Please.
So, last question again, sir. Were you here? Remember, Joshi was here. Then I gave the answer. You remember the answer? It's here on the video also. You can see it later. So I'm inclined to give you the same answer, but I'll just add to it. You can be very near That means you are not material and you are not spiritual. You are in between. Tatastha Shakti.
यानी कि आप ना तो मटेरियलिस्टिक है पूरी तरह, ना स्पिरिचुअल है, आप बीच में.
So it is like the doorway. Is the doorway inside or the doorway outside?
तो ये एक रास्ते की तरह है कि या तो रास्ता बाहर है या अंदर है.
Anyone can answer? Is the doorway inside or outside? Anyone can answer?
We are standing outside here, it is inside. We are inside and it is outside.
He's putting more masala in it. From Andhra Pradesh, masala. Is the doorway inside or the doorway outside? The doorway has its own sphere of existence. It tells you this side is inside and that side is outside. So it's the border. It's the border. But nobody lives in the doorway. You're either living inside or you're living outside. Translate.
So महाराज बोल रहे हैं कि जो रास्ता है ना तो वो अंदर है ना बाहर है, वो बीच में ही है, दरवाजा.
So when you are with the devotees and not with the devotees, and that's the meaning, Tatastha Shakti. You're not inside and you're not outside. You have your own kshetra.
महाराज बोल रहे हैं कि जब आप भक्तों के साथ नहीं है या उनके साथ हैं, यानी कि आप अपने ही क्षेत्र में हैं वहाँ पे.
And that is the greatest suffering condition.
अपने महाराज we can say comfort zone.
No, it's the greatest suffering condition. What
It is no, before that what
is the greatest suffering condition?
it is the greatest suffering condition.
In Hindi.
वो सबसे दुखमयी बात है आपके लिए.
Because you have lost appreciation and taste for that which is material. And now you are losing taste and appreciation for that which is spiritual.
तो हमने जो हमारी भौतिक इच्छाएं हैं उसके लिए टेस्ट छोड़ दिया है, और अब हम जो हमारी स्पिरिचुअलिटी है उसके लिए भी टेस्ट आ रहा है,
And then you become confused.
और उस समय हम कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं.
But you don't admit your confusion because you are stubborn.
मगर हम उसको एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते हैं कि मैं कंफ्यूज हूँ, क्योंकि हम स्टबन है, ढीठ है.
So therefore be careful.
आपको ध्यान रखना चाहिए.
So always serve the Vaishnavas
हमें हमेशा वैष्णव सेवा करना चाहिए,
without prejudice and without discrimination.
बिना पहले किसी सोच विचार रखे अपने मन में और कंपेयर किए भी.
Then you'll be all right.
फिर आप आपने क्या बोला? He's commenting महाराज that तो हम अंदर ही रहेंगे भक्तों के साथ. He's telling that then we'll be inside the association of the devotees also.
Yes. And tell him, I'm really grateful for his question.
महाराज बोल रहे हैं कि उनको अच्छा लगा आपका प्रश्न,
Because it's helping everyone.
आप सबकी मदद कर रहे हैं यहाँ.
So he didn't ask. So next part. We have this amazing book called Dancing White Elephants, traveling with Srila Prabhupada in India, August 1970 to March 1972. Printed by the Bhakti Book Trust. So I'll tell you one of my favorite pastimes from the book, and I know it well because I read it a few times. So Srila Prabhupada was traveling from Amritsar every but yet on November 1st, the next morning, they went out despite being sick. November 2nd, despite being sick, they went out on Harinam Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. I'm not a very emotional person externally, but when I was reading the book, I was moved to tears. How these devotees. And Swami comes from one of the richest families, wealthiest families. He's probably the wealthiest, coming from the wealthiest family in America, who joined Prabhupada other than Ambarish from Ford. So then they wrote a letter to Srila and Prabhupada wrote in the letter. And you also must try to see Indira Gandhi. gets benefit, they get free books after a certain number for themselves. Let's chant for him. Where's the microphone? Is he forcing you? Listen, Brahmachari. Is he forcing you? He gave the microphone. Is he forcing you? Yes or no? No. Oh, he loves to do it. How many books? For the Brahmachari. Huh? 2 books for the Brahmachari. So that's 7 to do. 7 we have. And you're not taking a book? So come and take your book. So that's 3 books in total. 2 books for the Brahmacharis and 1 for yourself. Let's
My name is Yashoda.
Yashoda. And you came with Mama and Papa. Where's Mama? Where's Mama? Okay, and there's your sister next to you.
Yes.
Where's Papa? Papa. How are you? Who's going to give the money from the books? Yashoda, who's going to give the money from the books? Mama or Papa? Which one?
My mom.
Okay. Papa will ask separately. So how many books you like to help to give the brahmacharis?
One. And I take one.
You'll give 1 book to the brahmacharis and 1 for yourself. Okay. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Give me, come. Yasoda, come take a book. Just chant for Yasoda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you. So we have 5, we have 7, we have 8 books of responsible for the brahmacharis. So we have 12 more to go. Yes, what's your name?
My name is Kalyan. Kalyan.
Kalyani means auspicious. Your daughter is sitting next to you? Hmm? Yeah, face is there. Like mother, like. Or give him first, then we'll come to you. What's your name? Your name is Shivam Prakash.
Shivam Sarga.
Shivam Sarga.
Yeah.
Saga means ocean, mercy. So be merciful to us. How many books?
7.
personal copy? You taking one copy for yourself?
I already have.
Oh, that's fine. Come this way and give your name. So let's chant for Sagar. So now, some of you want to take, the devotee with the glasses here. So I was watching him, and he's doing his eyes like this. You did like that? A little bit, right? So he's telling you, Maharaj, you want to help us?
Yes, Maharaj. Krishna.
Hare Krishna. What's your name?
Myself, Simara Bhajirapur.
Vishnu Rupa Chaitanya. You can purify us, right?
I need your mercy to purify.
Okay, I am merciful to you. Give me a double number. You cannot do that, right? The nearest double number is 10. You'd like to help us? How many books?
As you wish, Maharaj.
As I wish.
I know.
Oh. Are you married? Are you married? No. Then I can tell you, if you're married, then you can ask now you're okay. Married means so many expenses also. So before you get married, you better tell us how many books you'd like to
বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে
read.
ফোন কষ্ট করে
Simara Bhajirapur.
Nishinga, right? Nishinga Rupa Chaitanya. And you took one for yourself? Huh?
I like myself. So with that,
So 10 plus 1? That's 11 books. Come and take your book and give your name for the 10. Let's chant for him loudly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
আরে মুন্ডু করাচ্ছি কেন
Okay, so that would be 30 books plus like 133 or 34, right? So if we take 50 books in total, How many liters you need? You like paneer? Give me microphone. You like paneer? You like paneer? And the piece of the paneer is small like that or big? How big? The one piece paneer, how big? Big or small piece? Must be big, right? Sure, sure. Lift your hand. Sure. Sure.
It depends on who is cooking.
No, it depends on you. How big the piece must be? Small or big? Make sure your meat is paneer sabji tomorrow, please. How many devotees will take prasad tomorrow at 10 o'clock? 300. So how many liters of milk is that? For like 10 pieces each. How many liters milk? Mataji, how many liters milk for 300 people? See, put the microphone on the back, Mataji will green sari. Give it the microphone. Give her the microphone. What's your name? Yashashvini. Yeah, Yashashvini means famous. So how many liters of milk? Liters of milk for 300 people. For the paneer. 30 liters. 30 kg. 30 liters. How much is that? 400. Yashashvini? 430. We're giving money tomorrow. How much is that? How much money is needed for 30 liters? 100. Good cow's milk. 3,000 rupees. 15,000 rupees. For 30 liters of milk? One packet is 30. 60 rupees for 1 liter. 60 rupees times 30 liters is 1,800 rupees, right? She wants to make more money for the temple. No, I think she's nervous. You nervous? Okay. They need 35 liters to be safe, right? So you know how much 1 liter in milk costs. So Yashashvini, liters is sponsoring. So also get the benefit of being blessed by 300
জিমরো
devotees
এসে মালা
on a prasada. Prabhu is here. Yeah.
রাত আমি হাতে গোলাপটা
Rita Prabhu, you became sober. She's going to ask you for money or she has her own money?
I talked to sponsor few books now that I just did.
It's still Vaishnava Seva. If you get the money, she'll get 50% benefit. If she gives the money, she'll get 100% benefit. You have money of your own. She'll decide how the benefit works. Okay, so everyone repeat after me. Who's going to serve prasadam? Who's serving prasadam? Who's the prasadam serving? The team, get up. Where's the team? Raise your hand. Stand up. Go and prepare to serve prasadam. Go, 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 go. Please go. So they're going to take downstairs. Go and prepare the prasadam to be served. So those of personal copies of the books, you can still come to this table and get it. Right? And if you can't pay immediately, you take your phone number and you can get everyone after me. Mahaprasade Govinde, Namo Brahmani Vaishnave, Upapunyavatan Rajan, Vishwasona Jayate, Sarirama Vidyajam, Janendriyatayakam, Jivapala Vishaya Sagore, Dharmadya Jivati, Global